Okay, let me give you the truth about the HIV AIDS epidemic going on in the black community now. It's a recent event that just started spreading, and I'm going to tell you why. You have a lot of men who get on this app and they want to say, yo, I caught HIV because I was in Houston messing around with some 304s. I caught HIV because I was in Atlanta messing around with some strippers. I caught HIV because I was in Jacksonville messing with some streetwalkers. We all going to call bullshit. Let's get to it. The CDC said out of every 10,000 encounters, four, four men will catch it from women. Out of every 10,000 encounters, 8 women will catch it from men. Out of every 10,000 encounters, 11 men who top other men will catch it. Out of 192 encounters, I'm sorry, I said that wrong. Out of 10,000 encounters, 192 will be from men who play the role of the woman in the same sex relationship with men. And women catching it from women is null and void. So, why is there a big epidemic of HIV and AIDS in the black community? 25,000 black men was released from federal prison. Yes, since 2020, 25,000 black men who had lengthy sentences, but because of the First Step Act, they was released from prison. So, not only do you have the down low brothers, the ones on here lying about their sexual preference, and we're not talking about their topping, they're bottoming too. They are being the bottom too. So when they take the role of the bottom, they most likely get infected with the HIV and AIDS. They go home, maybe to their wife or to their girlfriend, or maybe they like, because we live in an age of freakiness where men don't know if they like women or they don't like men, they sleeping with both of them. So they take it back to women. They sleeping with men over here on Tuesday and Thursday. Wednesday and Friday, they sleeping with women. Then you got the prison. Gay for the stay. That's what they say. Gay for the stay, and you got prison grape. So the federal government has to do a better job of testing people once they are released from prison for HIV and AIDS. But here's the problem. These men do not have to disclose their status when they get out of prison, because it is unacceptable to say that you got graped in prison. A lot of men don't disclose their status, because if they disclose their status and they just got out of prison, they have to say how they got it. Either they got graped or they was willing participants. So, and then a lot of gay men are saying it's not just a gay disease. The hell if it ain't. The hell if it ain't. You have to be partaking in gay activities is the largest risk of you getting it. Partaking in gay activities. If you don't partake in gay activities, and you're more likely not to catch HIV, especially if you're not using IV drugs, which is another way you can get it. Blood transfusion has been cut down, and you can get it from birth. But the largest way people are getting it is from man on man X. So we have to point to the gay community, not just those who are, see, this is the problem when you say it's a gay disease. You got people who just are gay, and no one has a problem with them. If you want to be gay and sleep with men, just men, that's cool. But then you got people who are down low, we call them bisexuals, who don't know if they want to sleep with men or they want to sleep with women. Then we got the trans community who, let's be real about it, the trans community running around here saying they women, but they still slanging. They still slanging. So how are you a woman if you're topping men? You can't be a woman if you're topping men. Women don't top men. So until the trans community decides that, hey, we're going to cut them off, we can never call them women, even though we could never call them women, but we will be closer to calling them women if they didn't have if they wasn't slanging and they wasn't topping men. So the epidemic in the community is basically on men. Black men are spreading HIV and AIDS in the black community.